Okay, today we're going to go over Ice Cave and Swamp Cave loot crate locations on most maps that I know about. And if you didn't come to this video from another video and aren't sure what this is about, well, the Rhyniognatha blueprints are in these loot crates. Along with the Ice Cave loot crates, we'll have the Ark saddle blueprints in it as well. So that's what this video is about. For those of you who don't know, there are red loot crates in this game, but each one has a different line of code telling it which kind it is. So is it an ice cave, a swamp cave, a normal cave, a deep sea loot crate, and so on. So there are only about maybe 5 or 6 different types of red loot crates in the game, and they each have their own loot table, and then they just copy paste those loot crates onto different maps, especially the free DLC maps. So this is kind of showing you the best places to get those. Let's jump into it. Alright, so the cave in the Redwoods on Fjordur has swamp cave loot crates. So you're going to be able to find your Rhynio saddles here. So let me just show you. And there you go. See, Swamp Cave Tier 2. There you go. This is the same ones you can find in the Redwoods Cave on the island. This we'll go over soon. But just so you know, these are the island loot crate tables. Now, I'll show you the coordinates for this in case you don't know. Okay, so the Redwoods Cave, we just showed you the loot crates. There's the Swamp Cave in there. How you find it, the easiest way to find it is to find this blossom tree. You can see around the cliffs here. And there will be a land bridge. To the left of that land bridge will be a fallen log. And go under that log here. And you got the cave entrance. So the coordinates for this. Okay, so the coordinates for this is 9.9 and 84.3. Okay, so in the Artifact of the Hunter Cave, we have a couple more loot crates here. And these are going to be Ice Cave loot crates, right? So go down here and show you they're underwater. So you come down here. There's several in here. So you see, here's one. Just to swim around in here and find them, but yeah, there we go. So see, Ice Cave Tier, loot crate. See what's in it. Look there, car saddle in that one. Okay, if we go deeper into here and go to the bottom, there's another one in here. And again, this is Ice Cave Tier 3. Okay, so the entrance to this Hunter Cave here, you come down, you find this slope here on the back. It comes down to this cave. Sometimes this cave is blocked by a big rock. You just have to break it and go in. So here's the coordinates and a map. So you can see we're up here on the very top of the map there. And the coordinates is basically 3 and 33. Okay, so another cave you can find the loot crates and you're looking for on Fjordur is going to be this cave here. You can see the entrance in the wall here. We got the autumn looking area down below here where a bunch of fjord hawks are at. And you come up the mountain. If you're walking, you can go that way and come down this path. The path leads you right into this ice cave. So we'll give you the coordinates here. Alright, so here we are on the map. And then, of course, it's 8.6, 24.5. Okay, as you can see, the loot crates that are in here are the Tier 3 Ice Cave loot crates with car chart saddles, and the Rhynio saddles will be in here, so you'll be able to double up. Alright, so on the island, these Swamp Cave loot crates are in the Swamp Cave, which is in the Redwoods. So how you find it is you see this blue pool of water here. So once you found this, it's pretty easy to find. You just turn back toward the metal mountain that's in the Redwoods and fly that and go that direction, and it's right here. So I'll give you the coordinates. So 62.7 and 37.0. Alright, and so the Ice Cave loot crates are, of course, in the Ice Cave on island, right? So you can see the ice kind of on top of the water here on the river. You just come up that, and it'll be this slightly different looking piece of ground here. Alright, you can go in there, and you're in the ice cave. So the entrance is 29.4 and 32.0. Alright, on Ragnarock there are several ice and swamp cave loot crates in the labyrinth. Although, honestly, the labyrinth doesn't seem worth it to go in here unless you're just really good at it and you like to run it. It just doesn't seem worth going and looking for these. But if you do feel like running the labyrinth, I'll go ahead and show you where the entrance is. So the entrance is in the desert near the mountain heading up toward the red obby here. Alright, it'll be in this rock formation. Let me show you where that is. Okay, if you drop down, there's just this little entrance right there. So we'll run up to it because the flying mode is way too fast. Okay, so you see you just kind of walk in here. Alright, so it's at 51.6 and 77.5. Easily find it. Alright, so another place on Ragnarock where we can get some crates is going to be the Ice Cave. So it's on the side of an ice mountain here. Kind of give you an idea of the area. I'll go slower. It's a little mountain here. You can see the blue obby over there. But the biggest feature is going to be this. As you're flying by, you're going to notice this different colored blue and different type of material on the side of the mountain, right? Okay, you can see the entrance here. It's at 30.9, 37.9. As you can see when we come here, the loot crates are ice cave tier. Alright, so you'll definitely be able to find a saddle in here. Alright, another cave on Ragnarock that's going to have the ice loot crates and some of the swamp loot crates is going to be the jungle cave. The entrance is here at 18.1 and 28.4. It looks like this. Let me give you an idea of the area here. It's just there's a little pond of water on top of a mountain. And then there's a cave right there. You can go in. This cave to the here goes up there. It's not really a cave. And then I'll kind of give you an idea. The Tiki Man with the water coming out of his mouth. Well, inside here, Viking Bay is right there. That should give you a pretty good idea how to get in there. So on the center, you can find the ice cave loot crates in the jumping puzzle. And once you're in the once you're in the underworld, it's 56:55. This is Dungeons and Dragons, right? Alright, so about here on the map, right? Once you're in the underworld, you can come here. Easiest entrance is Crystal Cave up there. Let's show you. So once you're, let me put this away. Once you're down here into the cave, there's this bridge you can go across. When you see this bridge, okay, so when you go across this bridge here, alright, you can go all the way back there. You're coming to an area that looks like this. This is the jump puzzle. You gotta jump up and around there. There's lots of guides on how to do this if you don't know how to do this already. But there's a couple of ice cave loot crates in here. I mean, this is not a great way to get them. It's very risky. But if you just absolutely want to, yeah, this is where you go to get them. One of the fastest routes down here will take you. You have to drop down through this ice area here and come out over there. You could go a different direction in the ice area. So when you come down across this bridge here, take a right instead of a left, and it'll take you to the jump puzzle room area. This is probably the closest entrance to the underworld here. So 53 basically. Yeah, let me show you. So it's this little tunnel cave. Looks like this. And then from the outside, you can probably be flying. From the outside above, it looks like this. It's dark. Okay, it looks like this. With a pool of water there, some ruins there, and then the tunnel there that goes through over there. On Lost Island, there's a labyrinth cave that has quite a few loot crates in it. Some of them are ice cave loot crates, so you have a chance of getting the setup loot crate in this thing. So it's kind of in this canyon here. Is you just enter through here, and then you would fall and defeat this puzzle to get all the loot crates that are in here. It's only got a couple of ice cave loot crates in here. It doesn't really seem worth the trouble to go in, just kind of like the center. It doesn't seem worth the trouble. In the Skylore cave on Lost Island, here's where I'm at. Give you an idea. It's right down there. There's another entrance over there. Alright, yeah, you just can follow this river from there, follow it up, go into the cave. There you go. This cave has the Skylore artifact and has Swamp Cave loot crates in it as well, so you can get some saddles in there. Alright, and so here we have a cave behind a waterfall, 2754. You can see on the map here. Alright, just to give you an idea. This cave, so you can see the waterfall. You can easily spot this with flying up. It's in this canyon. Alright, so this cave has swamp loot crates in it. We've got quite a few actually, so okay, so in this swampy area here, kind of get a good look around, kind of see where you're at, and you go to this wall here at around 2741. It's not exact, but it's right here. Alright, you see on the map. So here. Alright, let's dive into the water. So once you go underwater here, there's a cave entrance. And inside here, there's going to be a couple of ice cave loot crates. There's a lot of Lost Island loot crates in there. So you get some good loot from that, but you're not going to find the saddles that you want in the Lost Island crates, but you will find them in the ice cave crates. Of course, they look the same, so the only way you're going to know is you go to single player and use the selector and see what they're called. Alright, so we're on Valguero now. I'm just going to show you where some of the ice cave and swamp cave loot crates are at. So you can see this region here. Give you an idea what the area kind of looks like. You can see those ruins over there. You're flying over, it'll help you spot it. This cave is here in the side of the mountain. Pretty easy cave to get to. Not a super big cave. It does have one swamp loot crate in it. So you might be able to get the saddles in there. So to show you kind of where it's at. So here at the next cave on Valguero that has swamp cave loot crates in it, where you can get the blueprint saddle. You see the brood mother down there. This is basically a canyon here with a bunch of debris about the brood mother. But at the end of the canyon is a cave, so we'll go down to the cave and show you. I just want to kind of give you an idea. It's in the redwoods, right? Just going to show you here on the map. And then on the GPS, you need the coordinates. At the end of the canyon, has the brood mother. There's going to be a cave, which of course you can just bypass the brood mother by coming across the top and dropping down. Go in there. There's a bunch of swamp cave loot crates in there, so pretty good chance you're going to get the Rhynio saddle in there. Okay, so there's a cave entrance in the water below where I'm at 4533 near here. Just kind of move around here to give you an idea of where this actually is if you're flying. Okay, now this is a cave, but I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the crates in it and their locations, because this is a huge underwater cave, big, it's open, and these are deep sea loot crates. They are the lower quality deep sea loot crates, but they still give decent saddle blueprints. Okay, so now you got an idea of where we're at in the lake. I'll give you a map here. So you can see that, and of course, 4533-ish. And then if we look down, you can see the formations under the water. If you look over the water, you can see, let me give you a better view here. You can't really see, okay, yeah, so you'll see a couple of rock formations under here, and then this one will be kind of sticking up. Alright, if we go down in the water, okay, so I'm going to drop in the water here. Alright, and then we saw the big rock formation that we saw from above the water, really close to it. There's this one right here. Okay, so when we're above the water, we can see that. That was the one standing out the most. Alright, so you swim around down here, you can see that there's a canyon. Alright, you probably want to be on a water team for this, because there's a lot of big, scary things in here. Mosasaurs, blizzardsaurs, and stuff like that, sharks. So anyway, so in this canyon, you swim down from that big rock formation that we were at. Again, 45. I guess the entrance is right. The entrance is exactly 45.4, 34.1 if you need to know. If you get right over that, you can just drop straight down in. Then you'll want a water team for this. Okay, so swim in here. So it's like a big underworld ocean down here, like under the ocean. Giant cave. Swim down here. Okay, so this is where we swim down in. As we come out and enter this giant underwater cave here, we're going to turn around and come back up and go under this way. And we'll go to our first loot crate here. What's that? That's one of those things that they'll put you to sleep, so you gotta watch for those. Alright, so here's the first one. It's going to be at 46.3, 32.8. And of course, like I said, this is just right under the entrance, basically. You come down through the entrance, turn left, and swim down, and it's here. And if you want a detailed video where I go along on a water tame and swim up to each of these so you can see how to get to them, we can do that too. Just let me know in the comments below if you want detailed videos on any of these caves. So we just continued on through that tunnel we were in and came out and you come over the top of this hill, and down here is some oil nodes, as you can see, another drop. If you come down here and you swim down to about 48.8 or 6 and 35.6, we're in there. You'll see this oil node on the side of this hill here. Let's go down and show you. I have the tech lights marking about the area where the ocean crate spawns in at. So it's really close to this oil node. So once you're here, you just look back toward this cliff and you should be able to find it if it's here. Now, only so many deep sea loot crates will spawn at a given time, so they're not always going to be in every spot. And just to give you an idea, for those that like the map, it's about here. This map's not super useful because the triangle's so big, but at least it'll give you some form of idea. Alright, so the next one will be up against a cave wall here. As you can see, just kind of give you an idea of what the area looks like. When you get close to 34.5 and 39, it's actually going to be a little bit further. It's going to be right up in this corner here, about where these lights are, somewhere in this little area clearing here. Okay, so we can see we're at 34.2, 38.9, if that helps you find it. If it is here, like I said, they only so many spawn at a time, so they don't all be here. Okay, and you want to see the map, right? So there's the map. Okay, the next undersea loot crate is going to be around 39.17. Here's on the map. That'll be in this area here, kind of give you an idea.